So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So still on the whispering letters, we are going to look at Shin. Yani, you know very well it is seen with the 3 dots. Again, categorize it. It comes from the tongue. It's one of the whispering letters. But we've already dealt with the characteristics of the whispering letters. So let's just go directly to the Makharij. Yani, where does Shin come from? Again, let's look at the dynamics. Shin, the letter Shin is produced from the middle of the tongue as it approaches now the roof of the mouth. Okay? Yani, again, as this dynamic is happening, the tongue does not completely block the airflow. Instead, countless tiny streams of air escape together. The result is, again, a flowing sound. Okay? I think already, maybe we have noticed something here that unlike the other letters that feel focused in one point, yani Shin feels somehow wide. Yani the sound expands across the mouth. That's why you can even see the lips. Shh. You see, the sound expands across the mouth before even reaching the listener. Yani Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, choosing the Arabic language the way it was designed, okay, it teaches me and you something, that some realities in life do not stay confined. Yani, realities, as we look around the world around us, they are spread, they are not confined in one place, they have different dynamics. So with talking about the Makharij, that is all we need to know, inshallah. Now we add the other layer, which is called the Sifa. Yani, what is the personality of Shin? What differentiates it from other letters that may have come even from the same point, yani the tongue? You see, Shin has a fascinating personality. Just as Sin, remember, it also has that personality of whispering, okay? But you have to know that you involve your breath. Yani, just like Sin, when you're pronouncing Sin, Shin, the articulation of that letter is carried on breath. So make sure that you have enough breath. Yani, the voice somehow steps back, then the air comes forward when you're pronouncing Shin, Shin. Yani, make sure you have to have a lot of air. And with that, shh, that sifa is rekhwa, yani flow. Yani, the sound continues as long as the breath continues. Shin. Have you seen? So that's the characteristic. So if you can allow the flow of air for more than 20 seconds, then you are the longest person who could produce the word Shin. Okay? So Shin, not Shin, Shin. And it does not stop suddenly. Yani, it unfolds. How does it unfold? The airflow first, then the sound. They do not come together. Now, this one distincts it from the Sin. Okay? In the language of Tajweed, the sifa, they call it tafashshi, yani spreading. As you can see with the lips, shh. Okay? So this one now makes the Shin unique. Yani, shh. The sound spreads inside the mouth. Okay? And again, with this distinction, we see that no any other Arabic letter or Quranic letter possesses these characteristics at all. Okay? In quite the same way. Shh. Shh. Yani, the sound does not remain narrow. It just expands. Okay? And this is one of the most distinguished features of the letter Shin. So we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we keep on practicing with all the letters. Like example, when you talk of Ashamsi, yani the Shams, if you see its rays, it does not only shine over the earth or the world, but it expands to its solar system. So you can see just that expansion. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says ash-shams. But when you look at qamar, it is just focused. That's why you find the moon is only focused on the earth. But when you talk about ash-shamsi, it's so wide, it's expansive, inshallah. So we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we get this makharij and the sifa, and you keep on practicing with other Quranic names, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.